sheets you wanted. We'll have our final moment.
And they're laughing, and outside I got traffic, cause inside we wreak havoc. Yeah, I know when it's drastic, where it's going. When I back up emotions, honestly I'm controlling. When I'm back in the streets, I'm outside, I'm patrolling. When I'm back in the
I know our love is forsaken. But do you care if I
Whenever I'm back in the
or do you wanna be famous?
Hey people of the century, bad. I haven't used that catchphrase in a really long time and it feels so good to be back. Welcome to the 9-year anniversary of this channel. No, seriously, I am thankful for each and every one of you. Like, y'all are just amazing. Just to see the love and support these videos have gotten over the past few years. Oh no, we're almost to a decade. As you all know, we're in the Paradise era right now, a new era. And it's crazy to think about. You see, I'm in a dimension right now caused by the purple lights. And you see the red right there? You know, I'm trying to avoid that entirely. It just feels like whenever it goes to red, I feel like I'm gonna be in limbo. I'm not gonna avoid talking about the history of our channel. And yeah, I did say our. I view this as a whole community. You know, I don't care if this is around 300 subs. Y'all, I love y'all. Just give me... Y'all know that I posted my first set of videos in 2014. But I've only kind of revealed history and context towards the first video. And so I do want to provide some context for all the 2014 videos, so that's what we're gonna do. I forgot this takes an eternity to scroll down. Oh yeah, speaking of which, I'll talk about a certain film that does with eternity. And look at that, the first video right down there by itself. That's me trying to do my best Mickey Mouse impression. Nah, I'm just kidding, that was my actual voice back then. I just wanted to explain that, hey, this is my first video. I don't know what I'm doing, but I've been inspired by these famous YouTubers and stuff, so... See, the line delivery, I said favorite YouTubers and stuff, so I didn't even plan for that. Some things never change. Second video is Spider-Man meets the Amazing Spider-Man, so I was already set to making stories, you know, 2 videos in. And here's the thing, so you see those 2 Spider-Man toys? They aren't mine. I stole them from my cousin Brian, and I know he's gonna come here later on, so when I tell him, that's gonna be really funny, but also at the same time. This one is my Kindle Fire HD, which I used to own a Kindle, and I never really knew how to upload videos from the Kindle. And plus, I broke it a year later. Here we have a colossal of a fossil, the Nintendo DS, my only video of the Nintendo DS, which got lost. But on the DS, I actually used to make like episodes of a series that would never eventually see the light of day, and my character was basically a boxed up version with spaghetti hair springing out. Wondering, the series was actually about 2 brothers just goofing off and just traveling through different universes, so you kind of see where the origins of some of the ideas that sprang to life today. My first update video, which kind of spawned a series of update videos that I would do monthly. Nowadays, I don't really do it unless it's something that's really important. I wanted to show off my Godzilla figure that I would just carry this figure with me everywhere I go. Like, oh my god. Godzilla, mi amor. And that's pretty much it for revisiting our 2014 videos and providing a little bit more context for them. Now, before we get to the Q&A, I do want to explore a trilogy that I've started last year. Last year, we did the pre-production process of what it means to make a video or a film on the channel. Now, I introduce you to the production process. Okay, so before we go to filming, we definitely have to get out our clothes and what we're gonna wear because, spoiler alert, there are more than one Andrew. Duh. And we definitely need to get some of our props because what's a film without its props? Scouted out which location I'm gonna film, then I'm gonna determine where I'm gonna be placed. Usually I place a shoe or an indicator where I'm gonna be, usually to remember. But wait, we can't film yet. There's actually a few objects in the way we need to clear out before we film, otherwise it'll look awkward. And sometimes we can't help the lighting could be a little too dark, so either we turn up the ISO, or we literally turn the lightning on. Lighting, not lighting. And once I'm ready, I put on my serious war face and get ready to act. But there also might be a few things left there too. It always happens, and I do not want to have to go back and reshoot. But when it comes to reshoots, I will definitely try and do the best of my ability. Getting into the headspace of another character, you know, you always gotta traverse those waters and get the right props for it. Because sometimes I will put in the wrong props sometimes, you know, I have to reshoot that as well. And here's me amping myself up. Yeah, okay. Having two Andrews in one frame isn't easy, but all I gotta do is have them literally in the same frame. Then after a while, I'll just kind of relax and chill for a little bit, probably enjoy myself. Just me trying to dance to my hardest extent. You know, I think that I could, but in reality, this is me. Yeah, I know. Goofy, That was it for the production process. Now it's time for what y'all have been really waiting for. The Q&A. Oh man, and it was about time too. You know, in the old days of the Andrewverse, you know, usually a group of Andrews or just one Andrew would usually just knock or just run into my door and just come here uninvited and unannounced. Well, I'm glad to say that doesn't happen anymore since... I shouldn't have called it. I know you don't know who I am, but... No. You're not interrupting this channel anniversary, which is really important. The lights are already red right now. We can't risk this. I mean, that's fair, you know, not letting me finish. I was about to say, you'll learn in a few years. Sorry, but I have to set this in motion right now. Oh, great place to start me out, huh? Oh, something about this seems familiar. Oh, okay. You know, why are these here? Stop that! I didn't even notice you!
How could you forget your feet smells?
Do you think that's a good question?
Because I like feet.
That's exactly why I didn't want to remember you.
Oh gosh, darn it!
Massive! How am I not noticing y'all?
I don't know, maybe you're blind?
Oh gosh, I got transported to Jersey. Alright, so I gotta find a way to do this Q&A and get back to Florida.
How many questions can we ask?
Like, one minimum per person, and then, you know, however many. Wait. Am I talking to a ghost? Aren't you supposed to be dead?
Yeah, you still didn't resurrect me. You forgot about me.
I'm the ghost of Keyshawn. I died about 2 years ago.
Right. That's crazy.
1 hour later.
So, like, are you the Fifth Nation of, like, the vendors?
No. Look, listen. There's a council. Alright, there's an established council. I mean, council. You're making me trip over my words, Ghost Keyshawn.
1 eternity later.
Alright, so we gotta do this.
So my question to you is, what is the one major difference from this camera and the previous camera? And what differences do you like in this camera?
Thank you.
Right?
Alright. And what is your question?
My question, I kind of forgot, but it was like, what was the hardest video you had to, like, make? And do you like feet?
Asif, we gotta figure this out. Cheeky, help us. Do you have a question, Cheeky?
That's so nice.
He just appeared from nowhere.
You know, I don't think this is working. Wait! When did you get here?
Oh my gosh.
Okay, listen, it's complicated. My plan is supposed to...
Is that a Leon spell? Well, yes it is, Asif.
Yo, okay, look. We need to figure out a game plan. And the game plan is...
Go to Africa.
What do you mean go to Africa? What am I gonna do in Africa?
Waka.
Okay, I gotta figure out a way. Wait, I've been seeing a lot of mirrors lately, so maybe...
Alright, let's... Oh gosh, for bed.
Oh, nobody cares about this wool.
Wait, Mom, we need beds. When do we get in here?
Yo, is that Andrew? Yo, we're trapped. Please, we're trapped. You know?
Okay, okay. We're gonna figure this out. Okay, we're gonna figure this out. I'll do my Q&A and we'll figure this out. All right, so let's finally get this underway. Yo, Aaliyah.
Yeah?
I'm wondering, do you have a question for the Q&A?
Well, I just happen to have one.
Mm-hmm.
So my question is, what was your favorite video you made over the past 9 years of your having your channel?
She sees 9 and she's got a multifaceted question. You know, I do have a lot of videos over the years, but some of my favorites are the absolute music videos. You know, I love compiling all things together and looking back on them in a very retrospective kind of look. And I think one of my favorites is the one I did this year with 20 Feels Like a Double Fantasy. I really loved how everything came together. I really like how, you know, everything led up to, you know, to this big moment, you know, of this celebration, you know, this new era. You know, I really feel like I'm in a really good place right now, better than I ever have before.
Can I go back to playing Minecraft now?
Yes.
Bye.
Woo! Okay, let's go with another 9-year-old. Asif!
There's made me die. Alright,
My bad.
come back here.
My bad.
Kill you.
Okay, so do you have a question for the Q&A?
Actually, I do. And what do you mean by Q&A?
As in questions and answers, do you have a question that I could answer?
How does it feel like to be a YouTuber for 9 years?
YouTuber for 9 years, that is also a really multifaceted question. You know, it's kind of insane to think that I've been doing this for over a decade because like I said in my previous channel anniversaries, you know, I didn't come on here with a purpose. I came looking for a purpose and I found out what I love to do with YouTube. So the fact that, you know, I've been doing this for 9 whole years is kind of crazy. What do you think about it? I don't know if I'm like mentally prepared for it right now. Like I'm doing the Q&A right now. Thank you, Asif.
You're welcome, but next time don't make me die when I'm in the middle of a game, okay?
Alright, okay, good, we're good. Alright. Oh, Brian, when did you appear?
I don't know, my mom birthed me.
That's a true fact. You get any questions for the Q&A?
What about? But yeah, actually I do. So, what was your most difficult shot? And did God do it?
God did! And
Got it!
yeah, so the most difficult shot, I actually have it pulled up right here. The history. This was the 100 subscriber special, and Simran and I just kept messing up. I don't know how many takes. It was probably over 100 takes. Reason why, like, you know I had a lot of other shots that probably took a lot harder to set up, but this one in particular, like, this was the most difficult one to do because obviously this was kind of a one-in-time thing, you know, Simran wasn't too comfortable with collabs yet, and, you know, getting this shot was really just... Thank you, Brian, for your contribution.
Of course, bro.
Of course.
God did!
God did!
Life is like Roblox.
We got a question from Brendan that I just remembered. What are the major differences between this and last camera, and what differences helped you? The difference is the major quality boost. You know, there's a lot of quality boost, but there's also a lot of things that need to be considered. Like, between this camera and last camera, definitely I have to set up the ISO, the exposure, you know, what lighting looks good. You know, there's a lot of other options, and I'm glad there's a lot of other options and a lot to work with, because Nothing good ever comes easy. And actually, the next question is sus because Semna just asked me again, do you like feet? Semna, this better not be a reoccurring question. I swear to gosh, if you come. Okay, so finally we could get to my best friend, who has always helped me, and she's the reason.
Your friend.
She's the. Right now, if you don't quit. Her question is, how long have you had this channel for? Well, as a basic concept, I'd say it actually dates back to like 2009 or 2010 when I actually thought about making a YouTube channel.
Friend.
Okay. Got the chakra bracelet. Hey, y'all!
Come here, you little scaredy.
Y'all can go home now.
Really? Really? No way, no way. Are you serious?
You all down here.
Why are you on me? Why are we passed out? Well, oh yeah, he said we could go home. Right, Mama Andrew?
Wait, hold on. Andrew, isn't your channel approaching 10 years now?
I'm waiting on a let go. I'm waiting on a let go. I know myself, I know it's all.